Good morning, it's Monday the 16th I think, and it's our last morning in Whistler. We're just going to go take some quick photos. That sounded weird. We're going to take some quick photos before we leave the hotel. We'll leave Whistler. So yeah, that's what we're going to go do now. And it's like 9 AM I think. We're just now at the, what's it called, the Olympic Plaza area. So it's where they have the Olympic rings, and that's the stage they collected their medals on, I think I read.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And then it's this place called the Great Lawn, and it's just so nice. I'll show you this. That's the Olympic Plaza, and then the rings are over there. It's just nice here, isn't it? You enjoying it here?
Yeah, I love it.
It's just like, it's really sunny as well, which helps. And this time of the morning it's really like peaceful. It's just a really nice area, just in general. I would recommend to a friend. Maybe this friend. Would you recommend?
Yeah.
We're on our way out of Whistler now. We went into the town, as you would have seen, and just had a little wander around like the nearest end to us. And annoyingly we found a few things that we didn't adventure around the other day. So we found a couple of shops that we wish we'd been able to go in. I found like a sweet shop that looked cool, which was a shame. But that's the problem. There wasn't really much.
There's no signage.
There's no signage.
All the signage is about what hotels
there are. Yeah, and there's no sort of information, like all the signs that say where you are and what's where. It's all the hotels. It doesn't tell you what shops are where.
Or what restaurants or anything like that.
So it's really difficult to know what's there and just fling to the... And
where you are in comparison to that.
Yeah. So I think we have missed like a few shops and restaurants and stuff, which is a shame. But yeah, it was really nice. And then we went to this awesome smelling bakery to get some breakfast called Pure Bread, and I've took some clips, like video clips of it, but it smelled like, if you could smell through the video how incredible.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, smell-o-tube. Like, it was insane smelling, wasn't it? All like these pastries and cakes and breads. It was so good. So we got croissants and then a cookie and...
You bought something exotic caramel?
No, I literally got, it's millionaire shortbread.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's literally millionaire shortbread.
Oh, look at that ski rail.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I really wanted this like mini lemon loaf that looked amazing, but Luke doesn't really like lemon cake.
And it was ginormous.
Yeah, it would have lasted us, but it was $10 and Luke doesn't really like lemon stuff that much. But yeah, it was amazing. So we got that, and then we've just checked out the hotel and we're now on to the road to our next adventure. Yeah, we're on the road again, but I'm gutted that we've left Whistler. Oh God, don't do that. I'm gutted that we've left Whistler because I really, really liked it. I wasn't sure what I was going to make of it.
Favourite place so far?
Bold statement there, Mr. Goodsell.
I think it's going to be hard to beat him. Fact.
I really, really liked it. I don't know if I'd say it's my favourite place, because I really liked the Lake Louise and Moraine Lake area, and like being in that bit of the Rockies. I just think scenery there is incredible.
Yeah, I did love that.
Yeah, I think that's my favourite area, but Whistler I think would be like close
I'm talking
second.
about like favourite town though, like favourite place we've actually come and stayed, because we didn't stay at Lake Louise, we just drove to that area.
Yeah. Okay.
But I explained to you yesterday why I liked it so much, and that's because like I'm into extreme sports and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that there.
And it's basically like Banff has that, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
You kind of like that, like Ollie was saying, there's no après ski in Banff because you have to drive, like you drive to the bottom of the mountain, whereas here there is everything, like
yeah,
you're on top, like we're watching all of the bikers and all of the people going hiking and the people still snowboarding despite the fact there's no snow.
Yeah, everything's right there, and the downhill mountain biking scene is insane there. Like, I've been told about it, but I didn't really realise the actual scale of...
It's fast.
Yeah, of how many people come to do it. It's insane. And then there's so much around, like 100% I want to come back here.
Yeah.
Because there's so much that we weren't able to do. Like, I'd love to go hiking in this area. I'd love to go like canoeing. I'd love to go up the gondola and go and do that sky walk. There's so much more to do, and I'd come and probably spend like 4 days.
Yeah.
4 or
And I
5
would definitely
days.
rent out a bike.
Yeah. And they've got like ATV tours and Jeep tours. That would be awesome. And like just hang out on the lake, or like when the weather's like this, it's amazing. So yeah, that's great. And then the other thing that I haven't mentioned that is big plus for Whistler, awesome dog spotting opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
There's dogs everywhere. So if you like dogs, it's amazing.
If your dog's got a passport, bring it.
Yeah. There's just dogs
And
everywhere.
you don't need poo bags.
Yeah, they've got poo bags. It's just the best. Like, I love dogs, and like, every day I was like, oh, look at the cute dog, look at the cute dog. Oh, I just want to pet that dog. And just dogs everywhere. Just dogs.
More interested in dogs than me.
True. So yeah, that. The only one thing that I found to be a negative so far is...
The naughtiness.
What?
Backhoe, whatever it's called.
No.
Oh.
People don't seem to have proper lift etiquette. Basically, you know, like the general etiquette of the door to the lift opens, you wait for people to get out, and then you get in, like you do on the tube. No one seems to give a shit here. Like, you're trying to get out of the lift and people are trying to get in. It's like...
4 people have got in the lift before the doors have even opened.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that's... It just happens.
It's just rude. It just really aggravates me. Like, just have just general politeness and just let people get out of the lift, and then you can get in the lift. That's fine. Just have a little patience. You will get in the lift. It's fine. It's not going to close before you can get in. That's my only
No, we do have one other negative.
Oh, what's the other negative?
The timing.
Oh, the timing. But I think we spoke about that the other day, didn't we?
I didn't.
Okay. Do you want to discuss it?
Not really, but if you've already discussed it, I feel like
Well, just that the lift, the gondola shuts so early. It's like it's.
I don't think it's the gondola in general. I think that company, the Blackcomb, Whistler, yeah. Like, we were basically told by someone who will remain nameless that they just want all of the tourists to come. It doesn't matter if they're open or not. They just want people to come. So they don't tell you when stuff is open, not even time-wise, as in season-wise. They don't tell you when they're open and when they're closing, or because they don't care. Like, they want you to just come no matter what.
Basically, what Luke's saying is they don't put like a proper end date for.
They don't give you a closing time and an end date for a season.
Yeah, the website is really rubbish, and they don't put, like, say they're going to close in October, but when in October? They're just really vague. So apparently it's because they just want people to come and spend money here, even if they can't get out of the gondola, which is a shame, because obviously the gondola in Banff is open till like 10 PM and it's light till 10 PM later than, and here it's light till then as well, but the last ride up the gondola is 3:30 and the last one back is 5,
yeah.
which is ridiculous, which meant that we couldn't go up there because we got back from we didn't arrive till after 3:30 on our first day, and because we arrived at 4 o'clock, so we literally just would have missed it.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we didn't finish our ziplining tour until like 5, so
The lucky thing for us is we managed to sort of go up when we did the Sasquatch thing.
Yeah, we did go pretty high.
We actually went roughly the same height. We just didn't go over that cool new bridge.
Yeah.
So.
But we didn't go up the mountain to see the snow and go over the bridge. But yeah, that's just something to bear in mind. So my arm is really aching from holding this camera out, so I'm going to put it down and see you in a bit when we're further on our journey to our next destination. We've arrived at our next destination. We are at Capilano Suspension Bridge and it's midday and it is heaving with people, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So busy. I know it's been busy in Whistler, but I feel like it's a different kind of busy. Here it's like
tour group busy.
Like everyone who's clearly in Vancouver and is coming up for tour groups, like big coach loads of people, which I don't really like. Don't really enjoy that whole tour group vibe. But we're gonna go
certain
in.
type of tour groups as well,
Yeah.
really.
We're gonna go in now, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. I'm excited. Suspension Bridge, which was good. It's just very, very hot, isn't it? It's currently 29 degrees outside, so it must be 29 degrees there.
And very busy.
Yeah, and very, yeah, it was very busy with tour groups. But it's really, really nice, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. We did the little, like, get your stamps as you go around, and we got a little certificate at the end, so I'll show you those later if you want to see them. And then before we go to the ferry, we wanted to get something to eat. We were looking for A&W, but it was in the nearest one we could find, so it wasn't too out of the way. It was in a shopping centre and we didn't want to pay to park and all of that. So we just saw a McDonald's, so we had a McDonald's, which is kind of tradition on our holidays. We always end up having McDonald's whenever we go away.
At least one time.
Yeah, at least one time. So we've had a little McDonald's just to sustain us, and we're now heading down to the ferry terminal. I don't really know what the deal is going to be with this, because I don't know how often the ferries are. I don't know whether they're be really busy and we can't get on for like a couple of ferries. I don't really know how it's going to work, because when I contacted the tour provider who we booked our trip, well, most of our trip through, I said to them, like, what do we do? Do we have to pre-book ferries? They were like, no, you just turn up. So I don't really know what it's going to be like. I'm just going to find, oh, dropping the camera really low. We're just going to find out when we get there in 7 minutes. So I'll update you. So we have our ferry update, and it's not a good one. We've been sat here for maybe an hour. We've been sat here for maybe an hour in the queue, and we've been stopped, like, basically at the front of the queue, and people have been going up and asking. So Luke's just been asked, and we will be on the 5:45. No, we've missed the 5:45. Yeah, we've missed the 5:45, so we're going to be on the 7 o'clock. The ferry takes an hour and a half, and then once we get to the other side, we've got an hour and a half drive. So it's currently 5 o'clock. We've got another 2 hours to wait until we even get on the ferry, and then so we're basically not going to get to the hotel until like 10 o'clock tonight. Really not ideal. I wish we'd known like it was going to be this bad.
It's just annoying that you can't make a reservation.
Yeah.
No, we had no choice.
Yeah. Because basically we've done part of our package through Canadian Affair, which is like a package company, and you can either do like the whole thing or you can do part of it. We didn't know how to book the ferries ourselves like properly, so we didn't really know where we were going or what we were doing. So we just did it through them. I contacted them and said, do we need a reservation? They're like, no, you just turn up. So that's what we've done. And
I'm starting to get more and more disappointed with the affair. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other thing?
The car.
Oh yeah, the car. Yeah.
So basically 5 hours from now till we get to the hotel. So we're lucky.
I don't know what we're going to do at dinner.
No, we're lucky we had McDonald's, because otherwise we'd be sat here with no food. They'll probably have food on the ferry.
I'm not paying for food on the ferry.
No, I know, but they probably would have had food there. But when we get to Victoria, we're not going to be able to eat once we get there. Literally going to be checking into the hotel and that's it. And we wanted to sort of have like a little, we thought we were going to be having like a wander around the city, and that ain't going to happen. Not ideal. But we've got the iPad, luckily. It's got full charge, I think. So Luke luckily downloaded some stuff on Netflix, so we're just watching that while we're waiting. But yeah. Do you want to discuss what our date is?
2 o'clock.
It's 5 to 7. We're still in the queue.
May I have your attention, please?
They keep saying we're going to be boarding, but we haven't. So we're definitely not going to be leaving here at 7. So say we don't leave here till, I don't know, half 7. So we don't get there till 9. We get there till half 10. That's if we leave after 7. But we're together.
Yeah.
We're together, and we've got Queer Eye. We've watched episode 1 and 2 of Queer Eye season 2, so I'm so glad Luke downloaded it. Otherwise we'd literally be sat here like, are you kidding me? We're already sitting here like that, but at least we've got something to pass the time. Otherwise we'd literally be screwed. But it's so warm as well, and you can't sit here with the aircon because it's wasting fuel. So it's roasting, and we're just sat here. And we've only got tonight and tomorrow night, so we now don't have tonight, which is not great. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. So 5-7, the queue's not even moving yet. We're on the ferry now, and it's not like what we're used to, because we're quite close to the Channel Tunnel ferry at home that takes you from Dover to Calais. So we've been on that quite a lot, and you're not allowed to stay in your cars on that. You have to get out. But here you don't seem to have to get out. You can stay in your car. So initially we sat in the car, and then we were like, oh, should we get out and have a little bit of a leg stretch? So we got out, and we've been up to top deck and filmed some bits of just us in the windy top deck. And then Luke was sort of saying, oh, should we go back down so we can so we can watch Queer Eye on the iPad, and we can eat our Cheetos and stuff like that. So we've come back down to the car now, so we've got a drink and been to the loo, but we're just gonna sit in the car because it's so windy outside. We're not gonna sit outside, and you can see out anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
Like, because we're on the edge, you can see out. But also, the other day, we've just noticed, the other day, something came flying at the car and hit the car, and I thought the windscreen was going to break, and Luke was like, no, it's just mud, it's fine.
Because we thought it hit the windscreen,
Yeah.
nothing really happened.
Yeah, nothing, we thought it hit the windscreen. But when we got out of the car just now, Luke noticed, because everywhere else we've been since, we've parked in nose in, so we haven't noticed, and it's literally made a hole in the front like bonnet of the car, like an actual hole. So Luke said if it had hit the windscreen, it probably would have come through the windscreen, which is really scary. But now we spent that $250 on, like, if anything happens, that better bloody cover it. I'll be fuming if they're like, oh no, it doesn't cover that. You spent $250, but it only covers the windscreen or some rubbish. Yeah, I'll show you it like when we get out of the car later. But yeah, mental. I'm so glad it didn't come through the windscreen. It was terrifying when it came flying at the car, but Luke said, oh, it's just mud, it's fine. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here and watch Queer Eye, eat some Cheetos, and I'll get back to you. We're not gonna get to Nanaimo for another hour and 5 minutes, so got a long old wait. And we've contacted the hotel to tell them we're not getting there till like 11. So yeah, I'll see you in a bizzle. We're now on the other side.
We're on the road again.
What's your favourite song?
Right.
Now on the other side, as in the other side of the water.
The other side of the pond, mate.
We're on Vancouver Island now, and we came into Nanaimo, and
Shit up.
offence to anyone who lives in Nanaimo there. Yeah, the bit that we came in, it just looked a bit like run down.
Basically like Dover.
Yeah, a bit. But because obviously we hadn't eaten, we were sort of thinking, where are we going to get to eat? So we kept our eyes out for anything, and the first thing that we saw that was sort of dinnerish, we spotted a Wendy's on one side and an A&W on the other. And we wanted an A&W earlier, so even though we had McDonald's for lunch, we went and got an A&W. But when we got there, they didn't have any chips. They literally had onion rings inside. That was it. And they didn't seem to have normal cups, so we got a Coke in like a coffee cup, which is weird. It's just a weird sensation drinking Coke out of a coffee cup. And the sat-nav says we're not going to get there till 11:15. It's currently 10 to 10. So this is Luke's first real, well, it's your first experience on this holiday driving in the dark, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't driven at night.
Well, I don't really mind it.
No, I'm not saying that, but it is.
Just the first time.
Yeah, first time. So yeah, we've got now like an hour and a half-ish drive. So we're just going to get on with that, and yeah. It's just a bummer because we wanted to have a little wander around the city tonight, and we're not going to get to. So yeah, I will talk to you in a bit. And the annoying thing is, there's loads of A&Ws we're going past now, and I bet they've got chips. Yeah. Today, well not today, because this morning was great.
This afternoon.
It's just this afternoon hasn't really gone.
Late afternoon.
Yeah, late afternoon, evening has not gone to plan. Not that there was a plan, but yeah, what we thought was going to happen. We're going to try and see if on the way back there's any way we can make a reservation, so that we've got a set crossing time and we can sort of plan ourselves around that rather than just sitting around for 3-4 hours.
Made me appreciate the living P&O ferries.
Not that we ever go on P&O ferries because it's too expensive.
Oh yeah, where do we go?
We go on, is it DFDS?
Yeah,
I think DFDS. That's back at home.
Either way,
over to Calais.
made me appreciate being able to book something and knowing you're getting on a ferry.
Yeah, or like the Channel
Rather
Tunnel.
than turning up and hoping for the best.
Yeah, like the Euro
Sitting
Tunnel.
there for 3 hours.
So yeah, my arm's aching, so I'll talk to you in a bit. It's 20 to midnight and we're finally in our hotel in Victoria. And our room, we were worried because we thought we were going to be in this special Ericsson wing and have like a big room and a view. And we do, which we're very excited about. And the guy at reception was super helpful. Did you read his name tag? Did it say Florin?
What?
Did you read the guy at reception's name tag?
No.
I think it said Florin, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I did read it.
It said Florin or something like that.
He was Dutch or something like that.
He was super helpful because like Luke had messaged them earlier and said we'd had like hours waiting for the ferry and we're going to get in late and blah blah, just to then let them know that we were still coming, sort of thing.
And to see if there's anyone actually going to be there.
Of course, hotels like this, Luke, it's only small B&Bs it would be.
Did you know it was like this?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, Luke, we looked it up earlier. It's a massive hotel. But yeah, so they knew, like there was notes and he knew that we'd been like taking ages to get here. So he was super helpful. Was like, do you need me to tell you where anything is? So we were asking like where restaurants are, and then Luke asked about the whale watching trip, and he actually said the one they recommend is the one that I've been looking at online, which is really good to hear. And he said we'll email them to let them to find out if there's availability for trips in the morning, and we'll get in touch with you as soon as we know. So that was really helpful. And yeah, and the valet parking is the same price as parking it yourself, so we're like, yeah, okay, we'll just do the valet parking just to make it a bit easier on us. And do you want to hide your naked butt because I'm going to spin around the room?
You've got to show his long over there. Wait, 2 seconds.
Luke's taking his trousers off already because he wanted...
I was wearing tight down shorts,
yeah.
And they've not been great on me today.
Yeah, so while he gets out of the back of the shot,
Wait, are you going to be going to the bathroom?
I can in a sec, but after you've moved out of the way. But yeah, this is the room. So like, I'm over here at the bed. Look how far away the desk is. And we've got a chaise lounge over here. And the bed is massive. Like, there's so much room for activities. Look, I'm over the other side of the room now. Look how far away I am. It's huge. And then we do have an outside deck. You can't really see anything right now because it's dark. I don't know if I go out, I don't know if you'll be able to see anything. Look. No, it's really dark. We can kind of see. Look, that's... I don't know what that is over there, but it's a view. And we have like cute little chairs. You can't see the chairs. Oh, we've got a sun lounger and a chair. So we've got that to look forward to in the morning, because we will need to get up early. And then the bathroom is massive. Lock that up. Oh, very nice. Making important calls on the loo. But yeah, the room is massive, as you can see. It's a big bed, and we're not very big people. And then the bathroom. I'm making Joe over it. The bathroom has got these like Japanese style sliding doors, which I think are pretty awesome. And then it's massive in here. Like, we've got a big tub, and it's all L'Occitane toiletries. So this is like a effervescent, yeah, I think it's an effervescent, oh here we go. Effervescent revitalising sugar cube for bath with essential oils, mint, prime, rosemary, so that sounds good. And then there's like L'Occitane soap, body lotion, conditioner, shower gel. Yeah, just good stuff. And then this massive shower. So yeah, this is a really nice hotel. It is annoying that we've only just got here, so we're gonna have tonight and then tomorrow night. So it's a shame. But why is there only one robe? Is there another robe somewhere so that we both get to wear robes?
Maybe.
I love a good robe in a hotel.
Really lighting up. I know, it's this one. Yeah, look at that.
Ooh,
is there a robe in there?
Yeah, there's a robe.
And a safe.
And a safe. Safe, good times. Yeah, I love a robe in a hotel, it makes me feel fancy. Yeah, so we're at a hotel now, and we just need to, I don't know, sort our lives out. Because we're going to have to get up early tomorrow, because obviously if we want to go on a whale watching trip early, we need to be up early. We're going to get changed and get ready for bed. So yeah, I'll probably catch up with you in a bit when I've figured out what I'm doing with my life. I'm catching up with people in a bit all the time today. So yeah, the hotel we're staying at is called the Inn at Laurel Point in Victoria, and I'm excited to see Victoria tomorrow because I liked it the first time I was here 12 years ago, and that was for a brief like day or two, so I'm looking forward to seeing it again and hopefully going on a whale watching trip. I've taken my makeup off, I'm in bed, Luke's asleep as usual already. I've got Love Island on the iPad. Did I really say that? I can't remember. I've emptied the contents of my case onto the room floor because I wanted to see like what clothes I had left that were clean, and I've just sort of like left it all there. But yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now because I'm so tired. So I'm going to leave today's vlog here and say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, pooped, absolutely pooped. So good night.